बस अब नहीं कर गए.
I understand and consent to being recorded, and this is for assessment purposes only.
Hi, I'm Leila. I understand and consent to being recorded, and this is for assessment purposes only.
Thank you very much, Amir and Leila. Thank you both for meeting me today. My name is Miten, and I'm a mortgage broker with Orange Albert Finance and Mortgage Broking Solutions. Today's meeting is really about getting to know your plans for purchasing your first investment property, understanding your financial situation, and explaining how I can support you through the loan process. Please, please feel free to ask questions at any point if you feel like.
Thank you. This is our first investment, so we are still trying to understand how everything works.
Awesome. And that is completely fine and very common as well. I'll explain things step by step and make sure everything is clear before we move forward to the next steps. So the first is the confidentiality explanation. Now, just to set up expectations, my role is to act in your best interest.
Hmm.
I'm required to ask questions about your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. So I can recommend a loan that's suitable and affordable for you both. Everything you share today is confidential and handled under privacy laws and Orange Albert's information management policies.
That's good to know. We were a bit concerned about who gets access to our financial information.
Absolutely, and I understand that. And I'm glad that you raised that. Only authorized staff and the lender involved in your application can access your information, and nothing is shared with third parties unless you give written consent.
Hmm. Okay.
I'll explain the goals and objectives now. To start, can you tell me what motivated you to buy an investment property now?
We feel property is a good long term investment and we want to start building wealth rather than just saving.
Yes, we'd like the property to eventually help with our future financial security.
That is good. And that's a solid goal, to be honest. Are you mainly looking for capital growth, rental income, or a balance of both?
A balance, but capital growth is probably more important for us.
Absolutely, I understand that. And are you planning to hold the property for long term or is it for a short term investment only?
Long term, we don't plan to sell it anytime soon. So
Okay, that's good to know. Have you thought about any loan features that matter to you? For example, interest only repayments, where you'll only be paying interest for a certain number of years and that will be principal or principal and interest. Offset accounts where you can put in more money so your interest is reduced, or flexibility to make extra repayments without getting charged for it.
We have heard interest only loans can help with cash flow at the start. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely, that's true. Interest only repayments can improve short term cash flow, especially for investors, which in this case you both are trying to do make an investment, but they also come with considerations. We'll assess whether that structure suits your situation.
okay. And we would also like an offset account if possible.
Yeah, noted. How would you feel if interest rate increased in the future? Are you comfortable with some repayment changes?
We prefer stability, but we understand rates can change.
Yes, absolutely. If it's variable, rates can change. If it's fixed, the rates will be fixed for certain amount of the duration or whatever the period that is. And then you move back to variable loans. I'll confirm some personal details to complete your client needs analysis now.
Sure.
That's fine.
That's good. Both of you have given consent to that. And I'll just, you know, confirm your name, date of birth, address, marital status, dependents as per your detail which you have provided. So name is Amir and Lela.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll just give me a minute I just need to open up. Details if I have. Yeah, I'll just confirm your date of birth, please. You would have submitted the details. I think the file is giving me a problem. Let me just check if I can access that straight. That will be easier. Yeah. So I'll just ask the questions which are required. So you've given me your name. That's all good. What is your full name? Sorry, Amir. Is it Amir Reza Zamani?
Correct. Yes.
And for you, Leila, is it Leila Mehdi Rehmani? Sorry if I mispronounced it.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Your date of birth, January 12, 1982.
Perfect.
And for you, 27 May 1983.
Yes.
That's good. Address. I'll just confirm the address now. I'm still living at Unit 1502, Aurora Apartments, 150 Exhibition Street, Melbourne.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. And you both are married.
Yes.
Yes.
And you have no dependent children currently,
No.
or any other dependents, basically.
No, not yet.
Awesome. Thank you. And I'll record these details securely in our system. Let's talk about employment and income.
Yeah. So
Can you confirm your employment? Yeah, sorry. Can you confirm your employment type and how long you have been in your current role?
yes, so I work full time and I have been with my employer for 4 years.
Great. And your approximate annual income?
Around $85,000 after tax, before tax.
Before tax. Awesome. And Leila, can you tell me about your employment, please?
I work full time as well and earn about 78,000 a year.
Thank you. That's good. Do either of you receive bonuses or any additional income other than your normal salary income?
No, just regular salaries.
Perfect. I'll now ask you about your assets and liabilities. Now that we have done with income, sorry.
So we have saved about $120,000 for a deposit.
That's great.
We also have 2 cars, but they are mostly paid off.
That's good to know. Now, do you have any credit cards or personal loans?
Yes, we both have credit cards, but we pay them off monthly.
Awesome. That's very good. That's very good for the credit history. Thank you. Now, I'll record the limits rather than the balances as lenders assess those carefully.
Yeah.
So we have done assets, income, liabilities, we'll move to living expenses because that is everyday thing which we need to spend money on.
Right.
I'll ask you about regular living expenses such as groceries, mobiles, utilities, transport, insurance, any subscriptions, medical. This helps to ensure that the loan remains affordable under responsible lending rules.
That makes sense. We have never had to list everything like this before.
I understand it can feel a bit detailed, but it's an important protection for you as well as the regulatory requirement so that they can assess your loan application thoroughly. I'll take you to the next step, which is privacy and third-party discussion.
If we wanted our accountant to look over things later, is that allowed?
Yes, absolutely. We have just need your written consent specifying what information can be shared and with whom. Without that, I can't discuss your details with anyone else. Is that clear?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, the next step is documents reviewed and required. So based on today, I've reviewed your identification and income information. To move forward, I'll also need your recent pay slips, savings and transaction statements, your photo ID, of course, which is extremely important, and a rental appraisal once you have selected a property. Because you're investing in an investment property, so we need to know what rental income will be generated from that particular property. I'll guide you through each step.
Okay, that sounds straightforward.
Awesome. Now, just to confirm my understanding, you are purchasing your first investment property with a long-term focus on capital growth and rental income, as you had mentioned.
Yeah.
You are open to interest-only repayments as well initially, and would also like an offset account. I'll assess your borrowing capacity based on your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities, and compare a suitable investment loan option from a lender portal. Does that summary accurately reflect what you're actually looking from based on a discussion and what exactly you want to achieve?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds right.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you, both of you. That's good. Now, the next steps for me are to finalize your client needs analysis, verify documents, calculate the borrowing capacity, and prepare suitable loan comparisons, because you will need the best loan possible for the investment property. Before anything is submitted, I'll also provide a credit proposal disclosure, CPD, as I mentioned, explaining the recommended product, fees, and commission. That's an extremely important document. And any other questions that you would like to clarify or you're not clear on or you need help with today?
No, we are good.
No, thank you so much for the clarity and your prompt response.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you both of you for your time today, and I'll be in touch shortly with the next update. Until then, have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.
See you.
Same to you.
Thank you.